Chris Bianco, Weichert Realty. Hey, listen, a couple of videos I've sent you. This is, I think, the third or fourth one in a row here. But here's the piece. Okay, the first one we talked about how to prepare for the test, how to study through CompuCram. Don't do the school tests that are behind the chapters in the book. The second video I think I gave you was how to actually take the test in the 1031CL program, the Bianco 1031CL system. This one here, we're assuming you've gotten past that. You're all in. You've taken your test. You've got your license, your fingerprint card. You're hanging it inactive. And now it's time to go look for a brokerage. And what am I looking for? Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a couple different types of brokerages. And there's two basic types. One brokerage over here is the 100% house, okay? And the other brokerage over here is a split house, okay? Those are basically the two different types of brokerages. Now, the split houses generally tend to be split into two kinds. An independent, which is just a guy, a broker, you know, just some normal guy. He's not franchised or anything like that. And the other side of that is a franchise brokerage. We're going to drill down on that in a minute. But what we want to talk about now is the 100% house and the split house. So in a 100% house, or a big box brokerage, sometimes I call them, those types of programs, first of all, there's no such thing as a 100% house, or they wouldn't be able to keep the lights on. So it's a fee-based house. That's what you really want to know. And what are the fees? So when they come in there and they're seducing you, you're going to the career expo over at the school, and they got all these guys, these big banners that say 100% of your commission you get back. Well, that's not so, because they wouldn't make any money, and those companies are billion-dollar companies. So what do they do? Okay, so it's fee-based. Some of the fees that you might see in there, and you'll have to drill down on the fees when you go through there, and a lot of them will have checklists, but there's going to be a transaction fee. So you're going to pay X number of dollars per transaction. That's the one they want to tell you all about, because it's low. It's like $7.99 a transaction. That's all you pay. Well, there's also probably a marketing fee. There's also a lot of them have a monthly membership fee. A lot of them have a marketing fee, and then there's a royalty fee that has to go over to the franchisor if it's like a Keller Williams or a Coldwell Banker. So, you know, I joke a lot with these new agents, and I say, hey, you remember the old days when we had pictures of our kids in our wallet? We'd open up our wallet and, you know, all the way down to the ground with all these pictures. Sometimes your check stubs can look like that. Fee, 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 and you don't know what it is, okay? Sometimes for simplicity reasons, those split houses, just one fee. So that's a 100% house. You get, and everything's a la carte there. So if you want some additional training, or you want some a mentorship, or you're looking for a business development guy, those guys may be charging you by the hour, $20 an hour. I think I heard one brokerage out there recently that charges $20 an hour for marketing techniques and things like that, mentorships, or a lot of times they'll stick you with maybe an agent that's signed up for the mentorship program. They may not even know as much as you do. So, and that you have to give a piece of that transaction to that mentor. So everything's kind of a la carte there. Okay, on a split house, usually that's all bulked into one fee. Okay, so it could be a 80-20, 75-25, 75-30, something like that, whatever it is. But here's the piece, okay? Most of that stuff is a franchise brokerage, and the franchise brokerage offer you a lot. They offer you tools, they offer you systems, they offer you support. These are all big box companies, and are not big box companies, but big brokerages that have spent millions and millions of dollars on support tools and systems and websites and back agent websites and listing presentations and training at Weichert here. We have over 200 videos that are web-based that you guys can train on at any time you want. There's personal training in here and stuff like that. So those are some of the differences. The 100% house, first of all, it's not 100%, it's a fee-based house, and the fees tend to be a la carte. So whatever you need, and a lot of their strategies is to throw a lot of stuff at the wall, see what sticks as far as producing agents. There's some National Association of Realtors came out with one, I won't mention the name, but one of the big box brokerages, one of the top 2 brokerages in the country, has a retention rate of 8.5 months. So a lot of times agents go over there, they don't find what they're looking for, and then they bounce. So we don't want to do that. That's just prolonging your success. We want you to make sure that you're finding the right brokerage out of the gate and you're sticking with it. Okay? So those are the 2 different types of brokerages, and within the fee-based brokerages are usually a franchise or a smaller independent. So those are the two types of brokerages. Decide what you want to do. If you're going to be a superstar right out of the gate and you don't need a whole lot of support, you don't need a lot of brokerage support and broker support, then a big box brokerage like that might work for you. If you're a guy that wants to be trained and looking for training and looking for one-on-one broker time and things like that, one of these franchise brokerages might be a better look for you. So here's my advice to you. Don't interview less than 3, no more than 5, because then it gets a little complicated and it gets overwhelming. Interview 3 to 5 brokerages, but before you start interviewing brokerages, decide what kind of brokerage you think best fits you. So hey guys, all you students out there, have a great day. Hope this helps flatten some things out and makes you understand. These are some of the questions that I'm answering that I get with every interview I get with a new agent. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game and get you guys some information to go in at. The next video I'll do, I'm going to give you five questions to ask the broker that you're interviewing with. So hey, have a great time. If you haven't taken the test, good luck with the test. If you have taken the test, you know how to hang your license, go get a broker. You're in good shape. Anyway, hey, Chris Bianco, Weichert Realtors, Civic Center, 602-291-2090. Call me anytime. Call me for questions. Call me if you want to interview with me. We're always hiring. Call me if you just want to have a beer or get some coffee. Love to hear from you. Chris Bianco, Weichert Realtors, Civic Center, 602-291-2090. Have a great day.